Today on our 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee, we're going to be test fitting the Yakima Longhaul 4 bike rack, and that's going to be part number Y02476. As you can see, we do already have a bike installed, so let's take a look at some of the features. Now, as you can see on the ends of our arms, we are going to have these bottle openers that Yakima has on all their bike racks. Right here, we're going to see this little notch, and that's going to be for our integrated cable lock system, which is going to come up from the base of our bike rack. You simply just pull it out from here, wrap it around your bikes, and then this little insert goes right over the notch. You will get a set of keys with your bike rack to be able to unlock the cable and unload your bikes. You simply just might have to push that back in when you're done. Whoop. There we go. If we look at these cradles, we are going to see that they are stationary, so they don't move or pivot back and forth, but they do have this nice rubber TPE padding. Now what that means is that it's going to be a shock absorber for the frame of your bike while you're traveling. It's going to help protect it from any type of scratches or abrasions. If we look at the bike itself, we're going to see it's secured at 3 different points of contact. We're going to have a zip strip on the two zip strips on the top of our frame, securing it into the cradles. And right here we're going to have this anti-rattle cradle. Now once the zip strip is securing the frame in the anti-rattle cradle, that's going to prevent our bike from swaying too much while we're traveling, thus preventing any bike-to-vehicle contact or other bike-to-bike contact. And if we look up here, we are going to see our front wheel is currently turned to the right, and it can kind of roam free right now. It's not really a problem because it's not making contact with our vehicle. However, if you don't want to make contact with your other bikes, you can purchase a wheel strap at etrailer.com and simply tie your wheel to the frame. And now that we've gone over some of those features, we can go ahead and remove the bike. How we're going to do that is we're going to go to our zip strip. We're going to have a black tab on either side of our zip strip. We're going to pinch those in. That's going to release the strip, and we can pull it right out. We're just going to hang it right there. And I would like to point out that on the other side of these zip strips, it does have a nice rubber padding up there that's going to help protect the frame of your bike while it's installed. Then we'll come to our anti-rattle cradle and do the same thing. There we go. And before I remove our bike, I would like to point out that my other anti-rattle cradles are folded up currently, as you can see. And that's going to help me with the hassle-free unloading, so I don't have to try to pivot around those cradles. Just like that. And when you're done, you want to be sure to replace your zip strips so you can keep track of them and you don't lose them, because we all know it can be annoying to have to keep buying new zip strips. And there we go. Now, I would like to provide you guys with a few measurements to give you an idea of the space this bike rack might take up. So first, we're going to go from our bumper to the outermost part of our bike rack. And go right there. There we go. We're going to see that we're adding on about 35 inches to the back of our vehicle. If we look at ground clearance, we're going to come over here and see that from the bottom of our bike rack to the ground, it's going to be about 12 inches of ground clearance. And from the most inner part of our bike rack to our bumper is going to be about 3 inches right there. Now, one way we can cut down on the space is these arms can fold down to conserve space. We're going to come up here on this gray knob. We're going to push it forward like that. That's going to release our arms. They can fold down like that. You can see that the blue knob is latched back up, so they are stationary. And now if we measure again, we're going to see that from the rear of our bumper to the outermost part is about 9 inches of space added onto the back of our vehicle. So that's quite a bit of difference from when the arms were folded up. So you do want to keep this in mind for any type of close quarter situations you might have, such as parking around town, in your garage, or even storage. Now, if we come take a look at how our bike rack is attached to our hitch, we're going to see we have a 2-inch hitch receiver with an anti-rattle bolt that is tightened down that goes through the hitch receiver, through the shank, and then out the other side. And once that's tightened down, that's going to prevent our bike rack from moving independently from the vehicle. On the other side, we do have this nice anti-rattle lock that's going to provide a nice security feature for your bike rack. So you're going to need, and you will get a set of keys for that as well. And a quick note is that you will not be able to open the hatch while this is installed, as it does not tilt away. So you do want to keep that in mind while you're looking at bike racks. And there you have it for the Yakima Longhaul 4 bike rack on our 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee.